All right, welcome race fans. Back this Saturday evening here with the Jimmy Crow Motorsports. They're running the K&N cars at Talladega for 70 laps. They've been out here practicing, and let me tell you, folks, they've got a full field here. 43 drivers on the track, and it's going to be phenomenal. Jimmy Crow, he always fills up the room. It took a little bit to get the 43rd driver, but we had 40 drivers in there in about 7 minutes. So, but to get that 43rd one, it took about probably a good 15 minutes. But man, I'm telling you, it doesn't take long for him to fill up a room. So we got about 8.5 minutes left in practice here, and before we get to qualifying. So thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Geico 500, you bet. Hi, Marie. And George. Good to see you. Andrew. I'm sure we got a few others in there. We got about 14 people tuning in right now. We'll get more. So chat away, have some fun. Let me do the calling here, let you know what's going on the track. I'll do the best I can. I'm by myself today. Couldn't get any help here, so it's okay. Not a big deal. I'm used to doing these by myself anyhow. So, well, just a note here. They do have 2 quick resets, quick fixes, whatever you want to call them. And they're only running 45% fuel here today. So that means we're probably going to be looking at about lap 20. They're going to have to come in on pit road. So thereabouts, right around lap 20. So, and pit road speed 55 mile an hour. Let's take a look at the weather here before we go too far. 71 degree track temperature. Actually has cooled down because when they got on here it was 79. So I'm sure this cloud cover is kind of helping out a little bit. 65 degree air temperature. They're doing 70 laps here. It's about 186 miles. Tire window 50 to 70 miles. They could actually probably go the whole way on the same set of tires, but I wouldn't advise it. And 45% fuel, 20 to 22 laps thereabouts, and pit road speed 55 miles an hour. And we do have a 2 mile an hour wind coming out of the south, so we'll keep an eye on that, make sure that doesn't go up there. So tune in tomorrow night, folks, for I believe we have it on the channel. I'm not sure if they're still racing this week or not. I know tomorrow's Easter Sunday, but some of the leagues, I think, are still planning on racing, but I'm not sure if Blazing Pedals is racing tomorrow night or not. I think they finished their season. But NSA Series, they'll be on here. I think Top Shelf will be on, so there is some other races that are on there on our YouTube channel. There you can see what's coming up next. You can tune into or check out our website, I should say, at MaxSpeedTV.com, and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video, folks, and if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please hit that subscribe button and click that little bell right next to it, and that'll give you a notification when we do go live. Nation 01, how you doing? Double M, what's going on, everybody? About 5 minutes left here of practice, and we'll be heading to qualifying. A lot of guys have probably turned about as many laps as they really want to right now, and they may be having a little drivers meeting here to kind of get things, get the rules laid down. And there was some controversial stuff, I guess, last week. So there, and a great finish, but a little controversial, and some tempers flared a little bit. But I think they've got it all out of their system. They're ready to go back racing here again. And a different car now. Something we want to keep an eye on is the bumper hook with these cars. These got a kind of a sharp pointed nose aimed down at the ground, so they really don't draft well. So, all right, well, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway. right, folks, we're back, and thanks to Madison Rising there for their rendition of the national anthem. It is great. We love it, and we love Madison Rising. And thank you for the permissions to use that on YouTube. We actually have written permission from them. So, all right. Well, they're just now entering the track, trying to lay down the fastest time. Estill Fields right there in the 042. Credit One Bank. There you go. Can't say as I've seen the Credit One Bank one before, but maybe I have. Yeah, maybe I have. Seen a lot of paint jobs. Don't remember if I've seen that one. There's the Autism Car by Paul Witt. Good car, good, nice paint job. Like it very much, Paul. Hey, Arfke, you could be in here helping me call this race, buddy. Yeah. I got it. I got it, buddy. We got some times coming in now. Dave Lane to the top of the leaderboard temporarily. I'm sure that'll... Oh, there we go. Dwight Plesh. Guys making their first lap around. Usually get a little faster on the second lap. Let's wish these guys the best of luck out here today because they are going to need it. Believe what I tell you. They are going to need it. These cars are very difficult to draft. You can't push. You do not want to push in the corners. Because, boy, that's a quick way to hook somebody. Here we go. David Adamson taking it right down almost onto the grass right there. And I don't know if that lap, I don't think that lap counted because he caught the grass. Yeah, it didn't. Wow. Okay. Rick McKinney to the top of the leaderboard and Tony Wright second. Very nice lap by Rick McKinney. Running the number 72 today. 51.548. Nice lap. Only 2 1,000ths of a second quicker than Tony Wright. That's all it takes is take the pole. 2 1,000ths of a second. Let me tell you, folks, you can't blink that fast. Going to be a fun race today, folks. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. This is the kind of racing I like to see. Really, these guys put a lot out there and do the best that they can. We all know super speedway racing can be pretty treacherous out there sometimes, and we know the big one's going to happen. We just don't know when it's going to happen. Can surprise us. So like Rick McKinney's going to hold on to the pole because that is it for qualifying. All right, well, let's get down here on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Rick McKinney taking the pole at 51.548. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Tony Wright will start on the outside of the front row there in second place. In row 2, Michael Hauser in third. Jason Beach starting fourth. In row 3, Raymond Rittenor in 5th, LG Whaley 6th. Row 4, Dude Conrad in 7th, Gary Champion 8th. In row 5, Buddy Waters in 9th, Monty Noyes will be in 10th place. Row 6, Bud Steele and Rod Ronimus in 12th. In row 7, Alcina 13th, Jimmy Crow 14th. In row 8, Donald Stewart in 15th. Luis Loya will be in 16th. Row 9, Brandon Jackson in 17th. Brian McRae in 18th. In row 10, Douglas Johnson in 19th. Darren Reeser will be 20th. In row 11, Les Levy in 21st. Tom Labar in 22nd. Row 12, Taylor Benjamin will be in 23rd. Jimbo Lacerdo, 24th. Row 13th, Eric Laurie starting 25th. Gary Wilbolt will be 26th. In row 14, Harold Griffith, 27th. Art Peck, 28th. In row 15, David Overstreet, 29th. Paul Witt, 30th. In row 16, Everett Lane starting 31st. Don English, 32nd. Row 17th, Dwight Palesh in 33rd. Michael Spell, 34th. In row 18, Dave Lane, 35th. And Brian Newport starts 36th position. In row 19, Estel Fields, 37th. Kenneth Mikesell will be back in 38th. Robert Bears in 39th. David Adamson, 40th. Jason Spear, 41st. Diego Vasquez, 42nd, and Ernie Williams starting shotgun on the field in 43rd position. Very cool. But boy, congratulations to Rick McKinney on that. Wonderful, quick pass that he made to grab that pole. That was pretty amazing. All right, we're just about ready to get these guys cut loose here. 70 laps is what they're looking for. We don't want to see cautions. We don't want to see anybody get wrecked, but they do have 2 resets just in case something happens out there and you get caught up in a mess or something. You do get a couple of free gimmies. Go in and get a new car, come back out. And remember, folks, they're only running 45% fuel here today. So it's going to make the back of these cars a little lighter than what they're used to. So the back end of them cars are going to not be set down quite as much as they would if they had a full tank of fuel. Tires are going to be kind of important. They could probably go the whole way, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think what we'll probably see when guys make pit stops, we'll see some guys take like left side tires or right side tires, just a 2-tire stop and get off a pit road just as quickly as they can. So, but here we go, folks. Coming out of turn 4 here for the final time on the pace lap. We're just about ready to cut them loose. All right, pace car makes that hard left turn down pit road here, and Rick McKinney going to get them started. Around the trioval here before they get the green flag. "43 cars out there, folks. Let me tell you, all but one are running. Wow, 42 cars. Green is out. We're underway here. Good start by Rick McKinney. Tucking right up underneath them is going to be Gary. Well, let me see. It's got to get sorted out here. Michael Hauser. And he goes to the high side quickly, trying to get a little help up there from Tony Wright. Down the back stretch. Michael Hauser going to take over the point, bringing Tony Wright right along with him. So the pole setter Rick McKinney's not even going to get a chance to lead the first lap of the race. Oh, wow. Here comes Jason Beach to the outside. Big push there from LG Whaley. Gary Champion right behind them as well. And the first lap of the race is going to go to Michael Hauser, leads the first lap. Well, Gene, yeah, it is too bad, man. That's, you know, but you know how Jimmy Crow puts up a room, man. I'll tell you what, it took about 7 minutes and there was 40 drivers in there. Oh, we got one down off the track. Uh-oh, dude Conrad. Is he going to save it if I can get to him? Trying to catch up with him. He's going to go back a little bit. He lost a lot of positions on that, but boy, you got to stay away from that yellow line down there on them corners, folks. Yay. Back up front, Hauser, Beach. Jason Beach on the high side, now looking to try to get that point up there. LG Whaley giving him a little push. Now, if you look at these cars, folks, there's not much of a radiator in the front, not much of an opening. We'll look back on, you can see not much of a radiator opening on them cars. So pushing, you can't push too long. They do get pretty warm. Yeah, they get pretty warm. That's kind of like the deal with, you know, you really gotta stay focused on your driving, but you also gotta pay attention to those temperature gauges. And Jason Beach gonna lead that lap. Good push. LG Whaley getting him to the front. Oh, we got a spin. AT going around. I can't catch up with him. Gary Champion. I got to get caught up to him here. Gary Champion. Oh, my gosh. This is going to wreck the whole field. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Let's go see what happened to Gary Champion. I would say bumper hook because that's going to be the part that you really got to pay attention to. That bumper hook is just terrible on these cars. We'll see the 38 coming up behind him here. See what happens. I'm going to say probably bumper hook, but I'm not really positive. Yes, right there it is. And that's going to set the whole field on fire right here, folks. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable wreck by Gary Champion and taking out probably half of the field. Unbelievable. Yeah, look at the cars piling up. Yo. Some guys slid by, but other guys did not, man. I'm telling you. It's like nobody lifted off the gas. We got cars airborne. Holy smokes. The 40, Brandon Jenkins, he went totally airborne. I don't know if we can go back. Let's go back again and catch, let's ride along with, what is that? Where'd he go? Brandon Jenkins. Let's ride along in the cockpit with Brandon Jenkins here for a minute. As they come around here, they are under caution, so we got time. Watch the ride he goes for. I mean, he got some serious airtime. Okay, they're wrecking up ahead of him, and this is where it starts right here. He's going to get punted down, back up the hill, catches, he just all over the place, gets hit in the front, up against the wall, airborne, all the way up over the track, over the cars and everything, back to the ground. Holy smokes, what a ride for Brandon Jenkins. Good night. All right, so I think he took his car behind the wall. I'm not sure. But they are all coming to pit road. Everybody's on pit road. Tony Wright, looks like Everett Lane going to get out. He's going to stay out. Yeah, he does not pit. Him and Don English do not pit. So, very good. Wow, what an exciting pile up there. It looks like a lot of people are going to be using their very first reset. Phew, man. Well, I don't know if we can get a word. Let's see if we can get a word in with, maybe get a word in with Dude Conrad if he's in here. Let me see if I can find him. Sometimes these guys are hard to find in here. There's quite the list of people. Yeah, there's Dude. Let me see if I can get him up here. Dude Conrad, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Wow, tell us what you seen. Man, that was an atrocious wreck. That was like the big one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what caused it. I know I've seen the 18 spin around sideways, broadside on the track. I said, oh, God, this ain't going to be good.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be good. Yep. I agree with you. Well, now you're back in 16th. We've seen you catch the apron there earlier, dude. What happened? I mean, just you got forced down there? Did you lose concentration for a second or what? Because, boy, that cost you a lot of positions.
Yeah, well, I locked up the brakes. Not sure who was in front of me. I don't think it was his fault. The inside line just checked up bad, and I wasn't expecting that. I actually locked the brakes up on it. I ain't never done that here at Talladega.
Man, well, yeah, that's
like a rock.
Yeah, that's pretty tough, man. Well, now what's the deal now? You got anybody you're working with here to try to get up to the front?
Well, everybody in this little league or show is bad as a bone. I got Tom LaBar's up here somewhere, Eric Lorry's up here, Jimmy Crow. You latch on one of them and they do all the work for you.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, dude. Well, we'll let you get going here, and good luck out there for the rest of the race.
Thank you, buddy. Y'all be good.
All right. Yes, sir. All right, Dude Conrad going to be restarting back in 16th at Everett Lane, taking point here after starting 31st on the field. Takes over the point. Well, that might have been the big one right there. Let's hope and pray that they don't get any worse than that, because, man, a lot of people had to use their reset on that one. All right, lights are out, folks. We're going green next time by. So we'll be restarting on lap number 8 out of 70. And everybody has pitted except for Everett Lane. He's the only one that has not come to pit road. Everybody else has been on pit road. Interesting. Interesting strategy. If you want to get to the front, that's the way to do it. And he's driving a Dodge. I thought these were all Chevys, but he's in a Dodge. All right. I wish they'd bring Dodge back. I thought they did excellent. And back in the day, they used to run Dodge, Plymouth, and they had, gosh, I can't even remember all the different ones they had in there. Oldsmobile, Pontiac. I mean, we had a bunch of different cars that, you know, you could see out there on the track. That's all right, Arfke. I was just picking on you, buddy. That's fine. You don't have to do that, man. Don't worry about it. I got it. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. All right, here we go. Pace car heading to pit road. Everett Lane ready to hit the loud pedal. And believe me, these cars do get pretty loud inside of them. All the way around the tri-oval here. Speeding up just a little bit here, getting ready for the start. Reaching about 74 miles an hour before we get to green. And green is out. We're underway. Tony Wright, man, he has been hot. Him and Michael Hauser right up there in the front. LG Whaley still hanging on in 5th as they all get back up to speed here. Taylor Benjamin coming from the back of the field, 23rd position. He's now in 7th. A lot of these guys did just fuel stops. No need to change tires. They only had 7 laps on them tires, so when they're getting a little rambunctious back here in the pack, Donald Stewart, Les Levy, man, they were like 3 and 4 wide back here for a bit. Paul Witt back in 32nd. All right, Michael Hauser takes the point here, drops it down to the bottom in front of Everett Lane. Jason Beach again on the high side. This time he does not have LG Whaler behind him. He's got Raymond Rittenor. Raymond, another great super speedway racer. Knows how to get it. Knows how to get done and get to victory lane. And these guys have been to victory lane a lot more times than I can even count. Buddy Waters in 8th. Hanging in there pretty good. Number 22. Dude Conrad in 11th now. He's slowly inching his way up to the front, up on the high side. See just how intense the racing is here, folks. Let's ride along with Jimmy Crow for a minute. Watch how these cars weave around a little bit, and you don't see really anybody pushing that much because it's something you really don't want to push. Kind of get to the bumper and kind of ride there for a little while. Jimmy Crow below the yellow line. Looking along well over 200 mile an hour, folks. Look at that, 205 going into turn 4. Man, they are booking. Hauser still in the lead. Yeah, I said Oldsmobile, but I forgot about Buick. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Buick. Yeah, they were in there for a long time. Yeah, I said Oldsmobile. Pontiac. Man, there was a bunch of them. The thing of it was, we never seen any Toyotas in there, because they kind of listed it as an American sport, but a lot of Toyotas are built in America now, so I think that's why Toyota is involved in it, because they kind of made it an American car, because it's American built. A lot of them are. So, all right, Hauser showing the way. We got a second group back here. Les Levy. These guys are kind of falling off the wayside a little bit here. Art Peck giving him a good push. Paul Witt, David Adamson. These guys kind of off the pace, laying back just a little bit. They don't want to be involved in the next big one when it happens. Donald Stewart still got a tire mark on the side of his car. White Plesh. Diego Vasquez. And then we got another group, David Overstreet and Michael Spell way back. Gary Champion on pit road. Don English, a lap down. Rick McKinney, our pole sitter, a lap down. Some of these guys had to tow, you know. Louis Loya. Jason Beach taking the point. And he leads another lap. It's just so hard to pass here. So difficult to pass. You really got to have good team effort, good teamwork, you know, together. And it's just so hard to pass. All the cars are pretty much equal out here on the road on Talladega and Daytona. It really makes it difficult to pass. Back on this field, this is the first bunch all the way from first to looks to be like about 25th. So 25 cars in that pack within 1.2 seconds of each other. Isn't that something? Wow. That's pretty amazing. I just show you how fast these guys are moving. Douglas Johnson up on the high side here. Looks like Brian McRae is on the low side, so we'll be keeping an eye on him throughout the race here. Brian McRae started 18th, picking up about 2 or 3 positions. Being patient, that's what it's going to take as a super speedway driver. You got to have patience. That's the whole thing in the nutshell. Because it will come to you. You just got to give it time and work your way slowly up there. Michael Hauser leading 8 laps so far, leading this parade around here. Looking strong, though. He started third, and it didn't take him no time at all to get to the front and pass up our pole sitter, Rick McKinney. Beach on the high side. Is he going to get enough of a push from Raymond Ritten, or are they going to ride there? It's a good question. Taylor Benjamin up there with them now. That's a big pack of cars right there, folks. Big pack. Well, how about we do a little crank it up here before we go too far? Let's crank it up. Crank it up there to get your blood going. Jason Beach now down in front of Michael Hauser, taking over the point. Good job, and they are 3 wide here, folks. Taylor Benjamin clear up on the high side, trying to get something working up there. Raymond Rittenor in the middle, and boy, they are not afraid to take it 3 wide here. Rittenor kind of getting shuffled out in the middle here. Gets a good run here in the middle, though. Being pushed by Eric Laurie. And I believe Raymond Rittenor led that lap, so he gets a lap led. No bonus points. No points. This is where it gets really nerve-wracking, white-knuckle driving, folks, when you're like in the middle. Let's take a ride along here. Dude Conrad, he is in the middle of this. And also Tom Labar. Check out what this looks like from within the cockpit, folks. You got guys to the right of you, guys to the left of you. You got guys everywhere. Behind you, front of you, they're like 360 degrees around you, everybody. So it gets pretty nerve-wracking. And they are coming up on some lap traffic, too. I'm not sure how they're going to deal with that. I don't know. We'll get up there with these guys. Raymond Rittenor coming up on some lap traffic. And I believe that is Michael Spell. He is just working with some guys here. Now, this is going to be interesting to see how they're going to deal with this. 4 wide, I'm not going to say it won't work here, but believe me, it would be pretty hairy to try to take it 4 wide. It looks like they're going to try to maybe go to the high side here and let all the leaders go by on the inside. And they are getting down to 2 wide back here. They see the lap cars coming up. Yeah, Taylor Benjamin, he's actually getting shuffled back there to 9th place now. He's still up on the high side, but how are they going to get by these lap cars? Going to have to give plenty of room to each other. Oh my gosh, almost contact. Whoa, a little wiggle there by the 94. Holy smokes, that could have been the big one. Who is that 94? He was right in the middle there. Man, that was pretty... Oh, that was 91. Excuse me, Ernie Williams. That was really close right there. Good night. Beach leading. Raymond Rittenor on the high side. Yeah, that was a close call. Believe me, when you get three wide like that, it can get a little nerve-wracking. When you come up on slower traffic, these guys were, gosh, probably 8 to 10 mile an hour faster than those guys, and it gets pretty nerve-wracking trying to get clear of them. All right, Robert Beers from 39th to 15th. Great run. I'll take a look here. Caution laps. We've only had one caution so far, and we've still got 48 laps to go. We've had 9 lead changes. And Jason Beach pulling everybody around here. Michael Hauser on his tail. Rittenor on the high side, coming up on slower traffic again. They get clear of him pretty easily. And I believe that is, let me see if I can figure out who that is. I believe that was Gary Champion. I think. No, that wasn't Gary Champion. Who was that? Oh, we got cars coming into pit road here. Michael Spell. Oh, a little contact there between him and a couple of drivers. Yeah, there we go. And we have a caution. I think that brought out the caution. Yep, that brought out the caution, I guess, because they spun on pit road. So, but we've lost a couple of drivers out of the race. So, all right, we'll get caught up here. Looks like the caution was admin thrown. So, they'll get caught up to the pace car, and we'll get back underway. All right, folks, we'll take a quick break here. We'll be right back. We have caught up with Jason Beach. We're going to give him just a quick second here to make his pit stops. I don't want to interrupt him while he's concentrating here, but once he gets into a pit stall, we'll go ahead and talk to him here. But second caution of the race. Nice slow down and stop in his pit stall. Jason, you got a copy?
Loud and clear. Wow,
man, what a job it was to get out front like that. I know it's so difficult to pass. How are you guys doing that? If you really can't push one another, how do you do that?
Yeah, it's you got to have a handful of good teammates that can get you out there and keep you out there, and you just keep working together on this style of racing.
I mean, you really, technically, you don't want to push in the corners, do you?
Yeah, you got to be careful in the corners, especially on that left rear. You push on that left rear, you're probably going to turn them.
Yeah, but now on the straightaways, it's not usually a problem, correct?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you don't want to slam them too hard down the straightaway. It'll get them a little loose. But if you lean on them and push them, you know, you can create some speed.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to jinx you, Jason, but you think you got the win in the bag here today?
Well, I don't think you can ever say you got it in the bag and restrictor plate racing, but we're going to do our best. We got a bunch of good teammates in here, so We'll see what we can do.
All right, brother. Well, I'll let you go, and good luck out there the rest of the race, Jason.
All right. Thanks, Rudy. Appreciate you hosting.
Yes, sir. All right, so Jason's going to be restarting in the 3rd position, and we got a brand new leader, Dwight Plesh. Come from 33rd position. That's pretty awesome. He technically has not led a lap yet today. We got a couple of guys out there ahead of him that are laps down. Going to get the wave by here, get back on the lead lap. Let's see, 72 Rick McKinney, our pole setter. He's out there. Everett Lane. Michael Spell. Doug Johnson is on pit road. Luis Loya, he's going to... David Overstreet. I catch up with him here. He's back in 32nd. Raymond Rittenauer took his car behind the wall? What? Hey, these guys are coming in, so that's going to give the lead back to Michael Hauser. Well, we appreciate everybody stopping by today, checking out the broadcast here and watching these guys run. I'll tell you, the Crow's Nest always puts, or Jimmy Crow, let me put it that way. Jimmy Crow Motorsports always puts on a great show. Full rooms, always. And, you know, we come in here today with 43 drivers filling this, and only one driver did not start. I believe that was Jason Spear, I think it was. Yeah, Jason Spear. But since then, we've had, let's see, Raymond Rittenor's out, Taylor Benjamin, Monty Noyes, Al Cena, and Brandon Jenkins. Those guys out of the race. Not sure why, but maybe they had other commitments. I don't know. Oh, I see why Raymond Rittenor was out. He actually fell out, so he may be coming back. Yeah, he actually fell out. Losing internet. Whoa. That's never a good thing. That's never a good thing. All right, well, we're going to be getting restarted here in just a minute, folks. They should get the one to go this time by. And those up ahead of them there will get the way by. David Overstreet and all them. And David will be back on the tail end of the lead lap in the Krispy Kreme car. Ooh, Krispy Kreme. That sounds good. Krispy Kreme donuts. Yeah, wow. Hauser coming down pit road again. What? A little strategy going on with a lot of these drivers. Eric Laurie going to take over the lead now. Good driver to take over the lead for sure. Pit road, man, a lot of people on pit road. Hauser going to be out first. But that's going to put him way back. Oh my gosh, he's going to be back in 13th position? Yeah, 13th. A lot of people stayed out. Eric Laurie, Dude Conrad, Brian McRae, Harold Griffith, Bud Steele, Buddy Waters, Brian Newport. Dave Lane, Les Levy, Paul Witt, Rod Ronimus, Donald Stewart. Those guys all stayed out. But, you know, to get themselves on a different fuel window than the rest of the guys, that's not a bad thing. Quite common, actually, for guys to try, you know, a different fuel window. That way there's not 40 cars coming into pit road at the same time, because it can get a little crazy on pit road. It's hard to find your pit stall sometimes. All you got is a flagman out there holding that little flag up saying, this is your pit stop. Right here is where you want to stop. And with the cars coming in and out of there, visually it's hard to see. So, all right, lights are out. We're going back green flag racing next time by. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts are good. Yep. I like them both. Got everything in them a grown boy needs right there. Donuts. Donuts and coffee. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's just about ready to make that hard left turn. Going to be restarting on lap 29. Eric Laurie bringing them to the green with Dude Conrad on the outside. Pace car's in. Little ways around the try over here as they start speeding up just a little. Eric Laurie trying to hold him back the best he can at 65 miles an hour.
Green flag.
And green, we're underway. Here in Talladega for the Jimmy Crow Motorsports race here at Talladega with the K&N cars today. Great race for these guys to be in, man. I'll tell you, it's always exciting. What do we got? Another caution? Wait a minute. What? Supposed to be green, not yellow. We got a green flag on that. Not a very good start for everybody, but as they get up to speed here, Buddy Waters, Buddy coming from 9th, looking really strong here on the outside, needs a little help. Well, the guys are really strung out here a lot. Les Levy, Donald Stewart, and Rod Ronimus running in one of my favorite cars, the Wrangler car. Yeah, I like the Wrangler car. LG Whaley back into 13th. And he's back here working with his good old buddy, Jason Beach. Two great super speedway racers right there. LG probably, he's actually a super speedway king, I would say. He knows how to get the victory lane probably more than a lot of people do, I'll tell you. Eric Laurie continuing to lead out here. And now we got Brian McRae up on the high side. Yeah, Brian trying to beat Eric Laurie to the line this time. Maybe get a chance to lead a lap. Not going to happen. Well, maybe. I don't know. That was too close to call. Yeah, he got it. Wow, nice. Nice lap. He got a big pusher from Buddy Waters. Dave Lane in 6th place, coming from 35th. And how about Paul Witt? Started 30th. He's up here. Yes, sir. Very nice looking car. Eric Laurie continues the lead. Yeah, man, and they are coming up on some lap traffic here, too. Oh, this could be interesting. Or it could be ugly. We don't know. And they're 3 wide back here in the pack, folks. Look at this. LG Whaley bringing up the outside line. Him and Jason Beach. They know how to run that high line, man. I'll tell you, that makes me nervous up there. You're a little too close to the wall. Looks like you're a long ways away from it, but you're really not. Now, you ride along. Let's ride along here with Jason Beach for a second. You'll see what I'm talking about. You really can't see that well. He's riding right on the tail of LG Whaley. You can't see that upper wall very good. And they're a lot closer than what it looks right there. Just a couple of feet away. And you tap that wall, and guess what? You're taking out the whole field. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a spin. Oh, my gosh, there's a big one.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, my gosh. Dude Conrad involved in that. I'm not sure exactly who did what, but let's go back and take a look at this, folks. That was a pretty good size wreck. Dude Conrad's up here. They come up on the lap car here. Eric Laurie kind of wiggles around a little. And right here, I think, is about where, somewhere, yeah, Dude Conrad's kind of back and forth on the back of that. On the back of Eric Laurie. See, they're 3 wide up in the front here. Oh, right there it was. Oh, my, yeah. Okay, so the 35 gets hooked by the number 22 right there. And that's going to come right down across the field here. He's going to take Eric Laurie out. Now, they go down across the track. But Dude Conrad gets contact right there. And that he's trying to steer out of it, trying to hold it. And he gets tagged again by the 35, and that sets that car off right there. And, boy, everybody behind him was trying to check up. He's going to go down and hit the... Oh, man, he's going to hit that inside wall. Or is he? Man, he is steering out of that. Look at that. Nice. Wow, that don't happen every day. That does not happen every day. And they're still spinning here, man. I'm telling you. He comes back up onto the track and right in front of traffic. It looks like he's locking it down. Man. Wow, Dude Conrad, man. Well, he's back on pit road, but LG Whaley taking over the lead now. And back to pit road they go. Well, that was a short green flag run right there. Well, since the leaders took each other out, that put LG Whaley right up into the front spot here. All right. See who's going to be the first off of pit road. Looks like LG Whaley coming out first. Yes, sir. And Buddy Waters second. Oh. All right. Well, we never really talked to LG, so let's get him up here and talk to him. LG Whaley, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
LG, you're leading the race now, man. Thankfully, you guys did not get involved in that. But, man, 3 wide up on the high side, you and Jason Beach, that looked amazing, man. That was, that's a tough line to ride. A lot of people don't really understand that because you're inches from the wall. So, now that you're up front, are you going to stay up here?
No, we'll probably go back to the back and try to do it again. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. It is, I got to say. Well, how much white knuckle driving do you do when you're out there racing? I always wanted to ask you that, LG.
I'm relaxed, just like I was, in my living room, because, if you get wrecked, you're not going to hurt anybody, so you might as well relax.
Right. But when you're 3 wide like that, man, that's got to be pretty intense, ain't it?
Nope, not now. It was when I first started, it was pretty tense, but now I learned to relax. Yeah, and I'm so old, I got to relax.
Yeah, you don't want to get that ticker too wound up, do you?
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I can relate.
And they talk like, I'm so smooth, I tell them I'm so old I can't turn it fast.
That's right.
So that makes me smooth.
That's right. You got it. All right, LG. Well, we wish you the best of luck out there, man. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, we have a ball out here. It's just so much fun. We appreciate you putting these things on.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
Jason, sponsoring it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Thanks a lot, LG, and good luck.
All right, bud.
All right. So we're waiting on the lights to go out on the pace car. We'll get them restarted here. We got a lot of cars up ahead of LG here that are laps down. Some of them actually going to get back on the lead lap. Looks like Dwight Plesh, David Adamson, Robert Beers, Kenneth Mikesell. Those guys all ahead of LG, so they'll get the wave by here and get back on the lead lap. Yeah, LG's pretty awesome. Yeah, he is. He's a pretty awesome guy, man. I tell you, for a guy his age, he's just so laid back and cool. And, yep. I think he's 8. What did he tell me? 80, 81? 81, I think. Yep. Or he's going to be 81 coming up, yeah. So, pretty amazing driver and pretty amazing guy for his age, I'll tell you. You hear him, he just plays it cool out there, just relaxed. Don't get excited. Nobody's going to die in it. Nobody's going to have to go to the hospital. You don't have to pay for the car to get fixed. You know, it's not real life. It's just a sim. So why not relax, right? Well, let's see if we can get the boss man himself up here. Jimmy Crow, you got a copy?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Rudy. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Back in 9th place now. What's going to happen here coming up now? You going to move to the front? You got somebody you're working with?
Yeah, there's a few guys I'm working with. Just trying to stay safe out here. Praying for a green flag run.
Have you been caught up in any of them accidents?
No, I've been lucky.
Ooh, good thing. You still got both your resets on.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. To save them, man. You still got half the race to go yet. You know? It's been pretty awesome racing out there, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's been some good 3-wide action.
Yes, sir. Oh, you're coming to pit road?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, well, I'll let you go, Jimmy. Good luck out there, brother.
I appreciate you and appreciate Jason Beach for sponsoring this. Shout out to Crow's Nest Indie Racing League, and thank you, Mr. Rudy, as always, and MaxSpeedTV.
All right. Good luck, brother. All right, Jimmy Crow going to be actually on pit road right now. A lot of guys stopping and kind of getting themselves on a different pit strategy or pit sequence than everybody else. LG's in. Probably doing a 4-tire change while it's under caution. So this is going to give Gary Woolbolt, I think, or Dave Lane, one of them two are going to be the leader here. Some of the guys coming from the back to the front. He started 35th. Well, that's a good question, George. You know, I know that a lot of them have. There's a lot of real race car drivers now have come from sim racing, iRacing, and the likes of some of the other ones that are out there. Maybe Project Cars or Assetto Corsa or something like that. So there is sim racers that are making it to the major leagues. So that's pretty cool. A lot of dirt racers. Christopher Bell, he was a big iRacer. And you know, some of the others that I know Dale Earnhardt Jr., he did some iRacing. He has an account on there. I know guys that have raced with Dale Jr. Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, that's a big one. All right, here we go. Back to green, folks. Brad Keselowski. Well, the names go on and on and on. There's a lot of them that actually still use iRacing as a tool for learning maybe the draft package or you know, how to drive a certain track or something. The track's giving him a hard time or whatever. And it looks like Gary Woolbolt going to lead his first lap of the race. Got a little run there on the outside. Dave Lane comes back on the inside as we're back under green flag conditions here. Tony Wright back in the pack now, 7th place after starting 2nd. Guys they're being really, really cautious out there right now and kind of staying where they're really not, I don't know what I want to say there. They're not really pushing the issue at the moment here that much. David Overstreet, coming from 29th to 12th. Yes, sir. Bringing that Krispy Kreme donut car up here. Yeah, driving in my driveway there, David. I'll take some of them. Thank you. Oh, you're not delivering? Oh, okay. High side, Bud Steele. Dang, sorry about that. But still working with Estel Fields up on the high side, trying to go 3 wide. They're in that high lane. They're getting a pretty good run, too. Yes, sir. Good run. Bud Steele. He knows how to get it done. Guys shifting lanes here a little bit. Tom LaBar goes to the high side now in the Snap-on car. Little shifting lanes there. Number 5, Donald Stewart. There's another guy, great super speedway racer, looking for some help to get up there, 3 wide on the high side. And he gets it from Bud Steele. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a wreck back here. Jimmy Crow involved in it. No, Jimmy. Oh, my gosh. Did I just jinx that poor guy? Let's go see what happened. Dang it. What happened? They're 3 wide back here, though. Oh, he come down in front of the number 2. See what happens. Something happened here. I'm not... Oh, right there. Number 91. Yeah, the number 91 comes up. That was Ernie Williams. Let's rewind this back just a little bit. It looks like he may... Oh, he got pushed by the pusher. Oh, yeah, he kind of slowed up a little bit right there, and LG got into the back of him, and that spun him around, and that's going to come right down across the track here and collect a few of these guys. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how Jimmy Crow got involved in that. Oh, he come right back up onto the track and collected Jimmy. Ow. Dang, did I just jinx Jimmy? Nah, no, I don't. Jinxes are gone. I don't do that anymore. I don't jinx anybody. Hey, KMN, how's it going? How you doing there, Ezekiel? Good to see you. How's everything? And they're coming to pit road. Got to get them. You got to get that fuel. Everybody's looking to see if they can't get it somewhere close to where they can make it the rest of the way. I don't know, but Woolbolt gonna stay out. So, all right, let's see if we can get a word in with somebody here. How about let's talk to, if I can catch up with them here. I'm trying to catch up with them. David Adamson. I've seen him in here. Let's get a word in with him. David Adamson, you got a copy?
Copy.
All right. Well, I started 40th on the field, David, and now you're up to 9th. Man, what do you attribute to that big push?
Oh, hey, we got some great teammates in here. They've been taking care of me. We've been working hard. We're getting good.
Yeah. Well, that's what it takes. Teamwork, I mean, you gotta work together. And I'm sure you guys have done a lot of that, practicing there with the old farts, the good group of guys. You guys learn off of one another, and that's what it takes. Teamwork,
That is right. That great teammates help me a lot. Can't thank them enough.
All right. Well, you think you got the winning car here? Not to be arrogant, but do you think you got the winning car?
If I keep it out of trouble, that's the key, is trying to stay out of them wrecks.
Yeah. You got anybody working with right now?
Just working with the old fart guys.
Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. Well, we'll let you go, David. Good luck out there for the rest of the race.
Hey, I thank you very much.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, let's try to get a word in with one more driver here, if I can find him. Let's see. Where's he at? All right. Let's see if we can get a word in with Bud Steele. Bud Steele, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, how you doing?
I'm doing well, brother. How's it going with you?
It's definitely up and down. To the front, to the back, get caught up in a wreck, and back up to, what am I in? Fifth again now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you got somebody you're working with right close to you that you guys can maybe give a big push there, go 3 wide, maybe get to the lead?
2 gentlemen directly in front of me.
All right. How difficult is it to pass here?
Oh, it's not that difficult if you get a, good group of guys to, go up to that high line, get a run without somebody jumping up in front of you.
Right. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, we'll let you go. Stay focused out there. Don't wreck now. I'm not jinxing you. Okay. Jinxes are off.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, well, I have no fast repairs left, so this will be it. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
yeah, I got run into both times we were checking up for those wrecks ahead of us.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be tiptoeing around here now.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful, brother.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Okay. Good luck.
Hey, take care, Rudy. Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, Bud Steele going to be restarting into 5th place, but Gary Wobolt leading. Well, I think we got time enough for one more interview. Somebody that, gosh, I can't remember the last time I talked to him. Let's see if we can get the Art Peck on the horn. Art, you got a copy? Art Peck, do you have a copy? Well, I guess he stepped away for a minute. He's on pit road anyhow. He's probably, I don't know, he's probably taking his last deal there. How about Les Levy? Let's see if we can get Les Levy in here. Les, you got a copy?
Rudy, my friend, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, man. Well, you started 21st. You're running in 4th right now. And, man, we were talking to some of the drivers. Some of them are saying it's kind of difficult to pass. Others are saying if you got a good teammate working with you, it is a lot easier.
Well, it's super speedway racing, Rudy. You always got to have 1, 2, maybe even 3 teammates. And yeah, it's been a tough day. I didn't qualify well, but that's more. We got a lot of hot shots in here, but got a couple lucky breaks, a couple of good strategies in the pits, and running up here with in 4th. So I'm pretty pleased right now.
Heck yeah, man. Well, you're looking nice and strong, I'll tell you. You kind of got yourself into this top 5 here. Plan is to stay in the top 5, correct?
10-4, Rudy. Plan is always run a good race, be clean, and if you can be in that top 3, 4, 5 at the end, you got a shot. Just got to get there first. Hopefully everybody will be cool. Make maybe one more pit stop for everybody. This field's going to get separated. Should be a good finish.
All right, brother. Well, I'm going to let you go, so good luck out there, Les.
10-4, Rudy. Thanks to you and Max Speed.
You're very welcome, sir. All right. So Gary Wobolt and Paul Witt. Paul Witt coming from 30th place. So some of the guys from the back are now in the front. and they're ready to go. Green flag racing here. We'll have to make one more pit stop because they can't make it from here on fuel. So I believe we got about 26 to go. Let's check here. 20, yeah, it'll be 26 to go when they get the green. We've had 17 lead changes and 4 cautions. So that is the statistics. Let's see if the temperatures have heated up anymore up here. 86-degree track temperature, so it has warmed up a little bit. Yes, sir. Well, Gary Woolbolt ready to bring it to victory lane. But like I said, folks, we got one more pit stop to go through here. He's in the Crow's Nest car. Kind of looks like Coors Light, doesn't it? Looks like a Coors Light car, and he's changed it to Crow's Nest. That's pretty awesome. All right, well, let's keep it civil in chat there, please. Moderators are watching everything it said, so please keep it civil. Pace car's in, and we're ready to get this baby underway again here, folks, at Talladega for the Jimmy Crow's Motorsports race here today. K&N cars at Talladega. It's been pretty fun so far. A lot of exciting racing. We've seen 3 wide, even 4 wide briefly there when they were passing some lap cars, but we're back under green here. As they get caught up here, everybody's still trying to stay with this lead group. We've got 31 cars all nestled in together here, folks. Good night. All wit up on the high side. No help at the moment. Looks like Harold Griffith may be coming up through there. He's trying to get a run here to get up to him, maybe. Yep, and he's going to close that gap with a little help there from David Overstreet. One of my favorite cars out there, the Krispy Kreme donut car. Yes, he's going to get more camera time than anybody else. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. Everett Lane, here he is running back in 11th place. We got somebody way up high here. Who is that? Going backwards. Well, Rick McKinney, our pole sitter, back on the lead lap now, running in 26th. Oh, somebody's into the wall up there. Who is that that's into the wall? Michael Spell. Wow. He is a lap down already, but, geez, oh man, he rode the wall pretty hard. And up to the front, Donald Stewart, side by side with Gary Woolbolt. And here comes LG Whaley and company up on the high side. They are going to take over that third lane up there. Him and Jason Beach working with Ernie Williams. There's 3 great super speedway racers right there. Ernie Williams. And man, look at that run they just got on the high side. LG is not afraid. You heard him say he just runs relaxed. Not me, I'd be white knuckling it right now. It's just the way he is. He just runs it relaxed. Up to the front. They still haven't cleared the bottom there. Donald Stewart giving him a tough time on the bottom, but LG Whaley, he's already led a couple of laps. He knows how to get to the lead. It's going to be a close one here at the line as they come around the tri-oval. And LG Whaley's going to lead that lap. Clearly. Nice. See him riding right up here on this high side. You can see the inside gets a run on the corners, but on the straightaways, LG Whaley gets that big push there from Jason Beach. Got to be careful he does not get that car too hot. and Donald Stewart drops it to the bottom. These guys come down a lane, looks like. They're still trying to get down to where they can maybe slip in front of Donald Stewart. It's going to be close. And they do. They come down to the bottom. Les Levy in the middle. And he drops it to the bottom. Comes down there. Wow, that was close. Oh, man. That was close. Almost caught a lap car there that was just coming back out. I think that was Rick McKinney. Yes. He's just coming off the pit road again for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Well, we're almost inside that window, folks, that they can make it on fuel. So they will have to stop one more time. At least take a splash of gas, maybe 5 gallon or something like that. We might see some guys short pitted. But it's going to take a team effort here. And Ernie Williams to the lead. It looks like he's going to lead his first lap of the race, and he does. And big push there from the 042 of Estill Fields. And back up on the high side, Tony Wright. He has not led a lap today. Big push from Michael Hauser. That's where I'm kind of thinking that the high line seems to be the fastest line. Ernie Williams drops it down in front of LG Whaley. These guys up on the high side, they drop it down one lane. They come down off the top lane to the middle lane. And Tony Wright, Ernie Williams, a drag race to the start-finish line here. Tony has not led a lap yet today, but I think that's just about to change as he crosses the line ahead of Ernie Williams and grabs one lap lead. I always want to say bonus point, but there's no bonus points here. Donald Stewart quickly went back to 12th place, but he was out there for a minute. Woolbolt, he's back in 13th. Running the Crow's Nest car. It's kind of like a Coors Light look-alike car. I think that's a pretty cool-looking car. Where is Jimmy Crow at? I got to find Jimmy Crow. There he is. He's running in 15th right now. A lot of these guys kind of tiptoeing around here. Some of them may be out of resets. So, well, you heard what we talked to, who was that? Bud Steele, I think it was. It said that he was out of reset, so going to be taking it a little easy around here right now. Yes, sir. Very good. Oh, we got a couple off of there. Uh-oh. This is going to be big. This is going to be big. I'm trying to catch up with where did he go? Where did he go? I can't find him right now. Where did he go? There's no, there was a caution, but I'm trying to figure, where is he at? Tom LaBar caught up in it. Oh, man. Okay, let's go back and take a look here, folks, and see what happened. Tom LaBar was involved in it. I'm not sure where it started. Oh, right there. Right there. I see it. Yep, Brian McRae. Could have been, yeah, it looked like a hook right there. The 6, what is that, the 808? Yeah, Robert Beers, running on the high side. Now let's go right along here with him and see what happened here, because I'm not sure if he was just following the cars down. Looks like the 35 come all the way up and net coated maybe into him, and that collects the number 22 as well. So the 3 of them go down, but The 35 goes up the hill, and he is going to collect more guys into it. Brian McRae, and he's going to get into the wall. So a lot of damage on Brian McRae's car. Let's hope he's got a reset. They're still wrecking back here. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the Krispy Kreme donut car was in that. No, tell me it's not so. Oh, no. Not my Krispy Kreme donut car. I'm going to be sick. All right, Tony Wright, going to bring them all to pit road here. Now, this will put them inside where fuel will not be a worry now. Everybody will take fuel. Some guys may take some 2 tires. Maybe some will take 4 tires. But let's ride along here with... Let's ride along with Tony right here and see if he takes 2 or 4 or what. He comes into pit road. All right. May not take any tires. I don't know. Nope, no tires. And just fuel, and he's out of there. All right, very good. Good call. Good call. Yeah, really good call. Keeps him in the lead. All right, let me see if he is in here. He is. All right, Tony Wright, you got a copy.
Got you loud and clear.
Well, Tony, tell me about the call there to not take any tires and a fuel only.
We've got enough here. It's time to go to the front, stay up here at the front, and see what we can do. I was afraid to lose track position there, taking tires.
I agree. I agree because you know some of these guys, Michael Hauser and those guys, man, they're pretty awesome with their pit stops, and I think it was a good call. Well, when was the last time you did any tire change?
I took 4 at that last caution.
Oh, okay. Well, then, heck, you're good. You're good. Yeah. Okay. Well, now, who you got to work up here with? Michael Hauser and anybody else? Estel going to be working with you?
Oh, definitely Hauser and Estel will work with me. Definitely
Very
Hauser. Good guys.
Very good. Yep. Very good. Well, you guys are putting on a heck of a show out here, Tony. I know we've had probably a couple extra cautions, but it puts you guys right now into the group where, it's time to go. You're 16 laps to go right now. Time to go. You got your teammates are all around you, ready to go and pull out this win. So we're going to wish you the best of luck out there, Tony. Good luck, man. Bring home the win.
Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir. All right. Tony Wright. Yeah, I think it's been a pretty interesting race, and I'm not sure why Tony's going backward. Maybe you got speeding off a penalty off a pit road. I don't know. He may have got a speeding penalty coming off pit road or something. I'm not really sure. Oh, maybe that puts Michael Hauser in the lead. I don't know what happened there. I'll tell you, these guys, all these guys out here right now are some of the best super speedway racers that I know. And these guys put on, weekly events here. Jimmy Crow puts up a lot of rooms throughout the weekends and everything. So if you ever get a chance to get in one of them and you're really good at super speedway racing, give him a holler. He'll shoot you the password and you can get in. He'll have to decide that. That's up to him. Now, I'm not part of the league. I'm just the broadcaster, but I can relay the message to him. Marie Crow, they're in chat. She is that's Jimmy's wife, so she would, she could probably pass a message along as well. All right, so we still got, looks to be like about 25 drivers left out here, but we got a lot of guys on pit road right now. Bud Steele, David Overstreet, Robert Bears, Luis Loya, Brian McCrae's out, Everett Lane is out, Brian Newport, Eric Laurie, Dude Conrad, Gary Champion, Art Peck, Raymond Rittenauer, Douglas Johnson, Taylor Benjamin, Monty Noyes, Alcina, and Brandon Jenkins, all out of the race. We're coming down to this is it right here, folks. Probably going to have about 13 lap shootout here to get this thing done. And Michael Hauser coming to pit road. Interesting. All right. Could be a team thing there. I'm not sure. He might want to be in the back with his teammates. Estel Field's going to lead his first lap of the race here in the Credit One Bank car. Just checking with everybody. Does everybody know what happens when the lights go off on the pace car? Anybody know what that means? I think we're going green flag, back to green flag racing this time by, folks. 13 laps to go here at Talladega with the K&N cars today. Everybody wants to thank you for joining us here from the Jimmy Crow Motorsports for MaxSpeedTV. And a special thanks to Jason Beach for putting on the race here today. And Marie, thank you for in chat. Arfke, anybody else there, moderators in chat, thank you for taking care of that for me. I appreciate that so much. You guys do an amazing job. It's a thankless job, but I'm thanking you, okay? And David Overstreet takes it behind the wall. Man, we got a lot of drivers, a lot of good drivers out of the race today. I hate to say that. All right, pace car is just about ready to head to pit road. There goes. Here comes the green flag. Come all the way around the tri-oval here. Packed house here at Talladega today. Good night.
Green flag,
all right, green is out. And we're back underway. And boy, LG Whaley got a great start there. Good push from Buddy Waters. Been a little while since I've seen LG in victory lane. Gosh, I think the last time I seen him in victory lane was back maybe on his birthday bash that we hosted. So, and that's been a while ago. I'm sure he's been in victory lane, but just ones that I have not seen. Big push there from number 22, Buddy Waters, David Adamson. Now into third place. And boy, I'll tell you what, they are really putting it on now. Paul Witt into fifth. He's coming up on the high side. We got 4 guys up on the high side working together now. Donald Stewart. Donald's been to victory lane a lot, I know. Got more guys jumping to the high side. Looks like Les Levy joining them guys up on the high side. The more they get up there, the faster that outside line will become. And here comes Jimmy Crow to the bottom. Wow, Jimmy's going to have a great finish here. Knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood. No jinxes. No MaxSpeedTV jinxes out today. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Here comes a 21, a Tony Wright up on the high side. 3 wide. And great push by Michael Hauser right there. They are going forward on that high side. LG Whaley, Buddy Waters. Now it's like 2-on-2 up here as the rest of the field kind of broken away a little bit there. And we got a yellow. Oh, no. You got to be kidding me. Who was that? Oh, my gosh. Diego Vasquez. Oh, man, flipping everywhere. Let's go see what happened here, folks. Looks like he was getting a push there from the number 91. They're up on the high side. And it looks like he come down into the 72 right there, Rick McKinney. And that may have started it. Now, gosh, oh man, he made a hard left turn right there. And he gets up into the 91 and into the wall he goes. Both of them going to flip, Ernie Williams and Diego Vasquez. Man. Well, I don't know if they got any resets left, but now's the time to use them. And we got a brand new leader, Estel Fields. He is ahead of LG Whaley at the moment. All right, let me see if we can get somebody, because I don't think anybody's going to pit out here. So how about, let's see if we can get... How about Dwight Plash? I don't think I've ever talked to Dwight. Dwight, you got a copy? Dwight Plash, you got a copy? Dwight Plash, do you have a copy? We're in TeamSpeak. All right, no answer from Dwight Plash. Let's see, who else can we get? How about let's talk to Paul Witt, because Paul Witt was he was up here. Paul Witt, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Paul, you're 6th place right now, man. Coming from 30th, how difficult was it to get up here inside the top 10?
Oh, I believe it was very hard. A lot of strategy going into it, but got some good guys working with me, Les and Don. We've been working pretty good together.
Well, I like the car, the autism car. That is amazing, man. It's an excellent cause and an excellent paint job on that. But if you think you can get that to victory lane and kind of showcase that car a little bit more.
I sure hope so. Everything works out the way I want it to. It sure will be.
Very good, man. Very good. Well, we're going to keep an eye on you because I really like the paint job on that car. That's pretty awesome. But we'll keep an eye on you the rest of the race and wish you the best of luck out there, Paul.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, he's going to be restarting from the 6th position. I think we got time enough for one more interview. How about maybe let's get David Adamson. Talk to David. Let's see if we can get him up here. David Adamson, you got a copy?
Hey, can you hear me?
No, I got you. Well, now you're running in, let's see, you're going to be restarting in 3rd. What's going to happen from here?
Oh man, we got a bunch of old parts up front here, and I think one of us is gonna take it.
Hey, you think so, huh?
We're looking pretty good right now, so we can stay out of trouble.
Very good. Well, that's what we like to hear, man. That's what we like to hear. Well, there's been a few of them that haven't survived some of those crashes, but what do you got to say to them? I mean, it's still fun out here, isn't it?
Oh, it's an excellent place to run. Fun.
That's good. That's good. Well, we wish you the best of luck out there, David, and bring home the win here for the team.
Hey, I thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay, so looks like we might get the one to go right here. If we do, that's going to be a 7-lap shootout, and we may or may not have seen the last of the caution. Hard to say. We got some really good hard runners up front here, but no, lights are still on, so it's not going to be just yet. All right, folks, we're going to wrap this thing up here because it looks like we're going to have about a 6-lap shootout, possibly. I think they just got the 2 to go, coming around here to get the 1 to go, so that'll be a 6-lap shootout. Complete this now. More than likely, if they get down to about 4 to go, if they can just run about 2 laps, if a caution comes out, then the race will be over. Whoever is the leader at that time will be the winner, so... Yeah, let's just hope it stays green the rest of the way, and let's see a good green flag finish. I always like to see the green flag finishes, you know. Even if they go 3 wide and wreck coming to the line, it's always interesting to see. So. All right, 1 to go. And we will have 6 laps to complete this race. Yeah, no more wrecking. I'm with you, Nathaniel. Let's see this go all the way here, green flag. Well, we're about to find out just if tempers will be having anything to do with this. I don't think so. I kind of disagree with you a little bit on that, George, because these guys all race around each other constantly, so they're all pretty friendly to one another. Things happen out there on the track. It's super speedway racing. If you don't stick your nose in there and go sometimes and you lay back, you're not going to be the winner. So these guys are going to be pushing it as hard as they can push it here on these closing laps. All right, pace car getting ready to take that hard left turn. And I mean, it is hard for him to make that hard left turn because this could be the final restart. Pace car's made a lot of laps here today. right, green is out. We're back underway here in Talladega for the Jimmy Crow Motorsports K&N race here today at Talladega, folks, and this could be the final restart. 25 cars left in this race after starting with a full field of 43. 3 wide back in the field a little ways. LG kind of getting shuffled back to third. He's coming up on in the middle there. And it looks like Paul Witt taken to the high side. Big push from Donald Stewart. Jimmy Crow right in the middle of this mess. Oh my gosh. Keep it steady, guys. Keep it steady. The 3 wide back in the field here, even further. Les Levy. He's trying to stay up here. Michael Hauser. Michael Hauser probably leading some of the most laps here today. I don't think he has led the most, but close. LG Whaley to the high side, and they're getting it sorted out there, and they're starting to make some headway on that high side now. He takes over the point. Hasn't completely taken over the point. Oh, and Donald Stewart into the wall. Oh, that's going to wreck his day. Oh my gosh, he got into the wall up there on the high side. Not to be his day today. And they're 3 wide yet. Michael Hauser trying to work with Jason Beach on the high side, get up there with their teammates. Could prove to be interesting if they can get up there. Beach, man, he's been up here and led 11 laps today. Can he get the win? This is what I was talking about right here with LG about being intense. And he says, nope, just relaxed. But you got to think about when it's coming down to the end like this, he's got to be tensed a little, ain't he? A little. Well, he dropped down to the bottom and dumps off Buddy Waters. Coming to 3 to go this time by. Waters to the lead. Up on the high side, Tony Wright making some headway here with Michael Hauser. 3 laps to go. Be 2 this time by. Jimmy Crow jumps to that outside line. It might be a winning ticket right there. If he can get a little more help there from, that is, I believe that is Tony Wright up there with him. Oh, and they get wrecked. Oh, that's going to bring out the caution. Oh, my gosh. Jimmy Crow into the fence. Let's go see what happened here. Oh, my gosh. That's going to end the race, folks. It's going to end under caution. Jimmy Crow. Let's see what happened here. Jimmy Crow. Looks like he may have went to try to go to the outside here. This is where he does. He does go to the outside, right in front of Tony Wright. Tony comes up on the back of him there a little bit. Might have been, oh, right there is where it happened. Yes, sir, and that was the 98 Paul Witt hooking the number 22. Oh, my, yeah, the number 22, where is he? Buddy Waters, yeah, right there. And the 41 may have been involved in that. I think the 41 is actually the one that started that. Yeah, I would say the 41 he kind of bumped into them. That was Gary Woolbolt. Man, that put them guys way up. And Gary Woolbolt, man. Yeah, a lot of damage on a lot of these cars. So, but that's going to give LG Whaley the lead and the win here today. They come around to get the white flag this time. It'll be LG Whaley, Estel Fields, David Adamson. All right, 1 lap to go around. Yeah, it did look like the 41 kind of come up just a little bit there, Gary Woolbolt. And that may have started it. I don't know. That's not for me to call. I just call it as I see it. But I am not the admin. I'm not the one that calls them shots. That's all up to Jimmy Crow. Well, it was long and fun while it lasted. Looked like 7 cautions here today, 24 lead changes. That was what we're calling it. I don't know. Sometimes that can be off a little bit, but that does sound about right. About 7 cautions. So. LG Whaley having his car out ahead when the caution come out. Will grab the win here today at Talladega for the Jimmy Crow Motorsports Can-Am Cars at Talladega. We want to thank all of you for joining us here today. Been pretty awesome, great racing, and man, this is the way to get it done right here. Yes, sir. This is the way to get it done. So LG Whaley winning here today for the Crow's Nest. And in the Old Farts League. Yeah, in the Old Farts League. So we're gonna get these guys down here just a minute, folks, and we'll talk to them. So hang on. All right, we caught up with today's winner, LG Whaley. You did it, brother. You found your way to victory lane again. Man, this is good. This is bittersweet.
Yeah, it was nice. I had a lot of help, though. I know you've seen that. I forget his number, but he, what was his number pushing me to last, Woody?
22. But it was.
22?
Yeah, Buddy pushed me by, he pushed me by Etzel, and then Etzel took me on to the win.
Yep. I'll tell you what, it well-deserved win. I mean, you guys kept up there, just when you needed to. Let's see, you didn't lead that many laps today, 11 laps. But the most important one was the last one.
Yeah, well, we like to do that, go to the back and come back and help our buddies out, try to get them back up there, so that's why we don't lead that many laps, but, still, we get a lot of help here, and I really appreciate it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you did an excellent job again today, LG, and you showed your super speedway prowess, man. That was pretty awesome. And were you relaxed when you crossed the finish line?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was relaxed the whole time. Buddy was doing a good job. He was doing a hell of a job. He had me sideways, but I told him to push hard.
Yep.
Because that's the only way we're gonna get by it. Is to push hard. You know what I mean? So, and I said, push hard you can. If you turn me, you turn me. So he did a heck of a job.
Yep.
And then when I got in front of Etzel, he was awesome.
Yep. All right. Well, who you got to thank for this win, LG, before you go celebrate it? Another one you can mark up in the books for LG Whaley winning at Super Speedway.
Yeah, thank Jason for putting this on. I mean, we had more fun in the room, Judy, Rudy. What you need to do sometime is broadcast from the room. That would be some kind of fun.
Yeah, I'll bet it would. Well, as long as everybody kept the F-bombs out of it, it'd probably be all right. But would it bother you, me talking a lot? Would it bother you guys?
You ask that sort of David. We carry on something all the whole time we're racing.
Oh, well, that would be interesting.
Oh, man. That was a good time, Rudy. I tell you what.
That would be interesting. All right, LG. Well, congrats again on your win, and we'll see you next time.
All right, bud, and appreciate you doing this.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. All right, we caught up with second place Estel Fields. Estel, tell me what this second place means to you.
Oh, it means nothing, if you ain't first, you're last. But just happy to see old Blue come down there. I had an opportunity. I pushed him out front. I could have took the high side. But I definitely wasn't going to abandon a teammate like that. And I know David, I got to give him props. He was behind me pushing as hard as he could. But like LG said, Buddies was pushing a bumper off of him. And and he got out there in front just in time when the caution came out and took the win home. But I'm super stoked. I started dead last. I didn't even qualify and just jumped in with the old farts. And we're here picking fun of each other, having fun and team speak and jumping out there racing, going from the back to the front and just having a swell old time. And I appreciate what you do too, Rudy, putting it on for us.
Well, that's not a problem. But yeah, 37th you started from. I mean, that's got to feel good that you finished second after starting 37th on this big field.
Yeah, it's a pretty good feeling. I can't do it without my teammates though.
Yeah.
I've tried in the past to do it by myself. You can't do that here on the super speedway. So shout out to all the old farts and especially Jason Beach, who's taught me everything I know. Can't do it without his help, that's for sure.
Boy, Jason Beach, LG, is he kind of taking over your presence there or what?
I hope he has because, I'm aging out.
Yeah, somebody's got to carry on the legend, right?
Exactly, and believe me, Rudy, if I never win another race, if I can get in here and befriend these boys and have the fun that I have, that's it.
Yeah, that's right. And you take that away, and what's the sense of being here, right?
Exactly. Don't pay a dime.
That's right. All right, well, Estel, congrats on your second place. Who else you got to thank for it?
Thanks for David for pushing me up there, and Buddy Waters, he helped me too earlier on, and all the other guys, Old Farts, Jimmy Crow for putting it on, sharing a password with me, let me come out and race, and just a big field of great guys out there racing. I had a great time today. So thanks for everyone else. Couldn't have done it without them.
Very good. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, Estel. Congrats again on second.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right. David Adamson, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, we got you in third place here, David. Great run today. Started 40th, dude. That's all in the mail.
Man, I'm happy with that. I tell you what, I had a couple bad calls there. I passing under yellow going in, and I had to do a couple of stop and goes, and I'm surprised I made it that far back.
Well, you did a good job, man. And the pushing up there toward the end, how much did Buddy help you? I mean, it was a shame that he got kind of took out on that, but how much did he help you?
He helped us a lot there. Man, he was pushing hard. Got LG bias.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, he did a good job. There ain't no
he
getting
knew what
around
he
him.
was doing.
Yep. But you coming from 40th and finishing third, that has got to feel excellent.
Oh, that feels pretty good for me. I'm happy with that.
I'll bet. Well, the car looks good too. Green Hornet on there. I like that, man. That's pretty awesome. So, who you got to thank for your third place finish?
I got to thank the whole Old Farts crew. They're excellent people. We did a great teammate job there.
Very good. All right. Well, I guess we could get Tony up here too, but congrats again on that, David, and we'll see you next time here on MaxSpeedTV.
Hey, thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
We got that name, Hornet.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
LG gave that to me a long time ago.
Yeah. Hey, it brought you some good luck today. All right, David. Thank you.
Thanks, Rudy.
All right, look, we caught up with fourth place, Tony Wright. If he's here, Tony, you there?
I am here.
Well, you finished fourth today. What I mean, was there a chance that with in the mixed company you were in right there, was there a chance that you could have pulled out the win if it would have stayed green?
I was certainly hoping so. I had that high side rolling there, and I think Jimmy was in front of me, and of course the caution come out right there. So yeah, we had a shot at it on that high side.
Well, I'll tell you what, the car looked strong all day. You started second. You kind of drifted back. You worked your way back up to the front. A lot of 3-wide racing. And you know, one thing I've noticed about you guys from the Old Farts gang there, you're not afraid to take it 3-wide at any time.
No, definitely not. Most of those guys right there can run three wide all night long if they want to. It's just a matter of, you know, we'll go back and then work our way back up. Just depends, you know, if you've got some fixes left or not.
Mm-hmm. Bringing your teammates along with you, right?
Yes, sir.
Because man, it was a top 6 all Old Farts guys.
That's correct.
Man, that's amazing. Wow, that is amazing. Well, who you got to thank for 4th today, Tony?
Well, we got to thank Mr. Hauser for being behind me, but of course we got to thank Beach for putting the race on, and of course Jimmy Crow, and the fine job you do.
Well, thank you very much, sir, and we'll catch you next time here on MaxSpeedTV. Tony, congrats on 4th.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we'll run down through the final results here. Well, I'll probably just do like the top 10 or so, and then I'll scroll through them for you. But congratulations again to LG Whaley winning here today. But the results, LG Whaley coming home with the win. Estel Fields in 2nd. David Adamson finishing 3rd. Tony Wright 4th. Michael Hauser finishes in 5th. Jason Beach 6th. Rod Ronemus Sr. in 7th. Dwight Plesh 8th, Dave Lane 9th, Les Levy rounds out the top 10. And from there, I'll just kind of scroll through them here. You can check them out for yourself.